Good day, ladies and gents. I'm going to do a quick lesson on Night in Tunisia using this wonderful P bass from Bacchus here. This is a PB4 Ash model. Just set up and testing it for a client of mine. Anyway, Night in Tunisia consists the A section. We're just going to focus on the A section. You know, where the melody goes. You know that tune, right? So, first chord is an E flat 7. So I play that up here on the 18th fret. 18th, what am I talking about? 18th, 17th, 18th, going across from A to G string consecutively. That gives you an E7, E flat 7, E flat G, D flat. Then we're going to move that down a semitone and drop our first finger a fret to play a D minor 7. The first two chords, and that repeats 3 times, as you'll see on the tablature. Refer to the tablature to see the chord shapes. And then we got an E minor 7 going to an A7 and then to a D minor 7. So that's a typical 2-5-1. And you can also play E minor 7, E flat 7, D minor 7 if you want to. You'll notice that E flat 7 and A flat 7 have only one note different on the bass guitar. So, you know, that's what we call a tritone substitution. Anyway, you can see the chords on the chart on my website. So, let's get those chords down. I'll just swell those in. I'm going to turn the treble up on this EQ here. Here we go. So there we have the pattern of chords. And what we're going to learn today is, I'm going to turn the tone down here and play the bass line. We're going to go for a pattern like that. I'll just explain how that's played. I'll slow it down a lot because we're using a 3-finger technique here: thumb, index and middle finger on the right hand. What I do is I play the root 5th, the lower octave of the 5th, and then that's essentially the pattern. So root, 5th, and for the 5th I'm plucking with my middle finger and then index finger, and then I'm playing the lower octave of that 5th with my thumb, a downstroke. So that's the first time round. Boom, ba da dum dum, ba ba da dum. Second time round, we add the double thumb. So that's a quick upstroke with the thumb. Downstroke is just with the fleshy part of the thumb. The upstroke catches the side of the nail. Get that effect. Right, and then on the very last time I incorporate the 9th, or the 2nd, going above the root note there, and that's the pattern. That's how it sounds. Let's record it. Oh, and for the E minor to A7, I'm walking down this I'm walking down using whole tone scale. So I'm going E, D, C, B flat, A, and this is when we're on the A7. And then I'm walking up A, B, or actually you can do B flat, C, C sharp. That sounds really cool. This kind of diminished feel. You can play it like that too, or like that, whichever way you feel comfortable. So I'll slow the whole bass line down and play it for you so you can see. And then at the end I'm playing 7th to octave, which I'm just hammering on, C to D. So that's it, that's the whole bass line. And in situation it sounds. So there you go. That gives you kind of it's a cool pattern to use, and it drives the music along. And this would fit with the percussion as well. So you might have this might highlight, or the congas might highlight what this bass line is doing. Anyway, and if you're wondering, just as an extra tip, if you're wondering what key to play in to solo on this, basically it's B flat major. Essentially B flat major works over everything. But I mean, there's a lot of scope to use diminished and stuff, and loads of chromaticism. But if you're not there yet, I mean, that's fine. Let's just stick with the basics. So that's a useful pattern. I hope you enjoy that and can get something out of that. You can find the tabs at my website for this particular lesson. It shows you how to play the chords, those chords, and etc. It shows you the bass line. So yeah, hopefully that's useful to you. I hope you enjoy it. And the bass that I've been using in this lesson is a Bacchus, what they call it, I can't remember if this is called WL4PB or a PB4, but whatever it is, it's a bloody good precision bass, and it's a shame they don't make these anymore.